Some fine performances overall, in fact, from British sportsmen this week, but I think the one that stands out is definitely the performance from the amateur golfers of Great Britain and Ireland. In the 67-year history of the Walker Cup, we've only won twice. We've never won on American soil. So here are the highlights of the two-day event in Georgia. The coverage is by ABC, commentary by Dave Marr, and first of all, setting the scene, Jack Whittaker.
This antebellum mansion is the clubhouse of the Peachtree Golf Club, just north of Atlanta, Georgia. And it's the site of this 32nd Walker Cup match. Now, the Walker Cup format is far different than anything you'll see on the PGA Tour on most weekends. It's amateur competition, number one, of course. Secondly, it is played at match play. 2 days of competition. The format is the same on both days. In the morning, 4 matches of foursomes. That's 2-man teams playing alternate shots. In the afternoon, 8 matches at single competition at pure match play. 1 point for a win, a half a point for a draw, 24 points in all, so that the first team that reaches 12.5 points or more is declared the winner.
The Great Britain and Ireland team. The United States team. This is the Great Britain-Ireland team. Peter McEvoy and Garth McGimpsey, the only veterans there. The United States team, all youngsters anchored by the veteran Jay Sigel.
After the morning foursomes, Great Britain and Ireland were leading 2.5 to 1.5. So on to the singles, where we join Russell Claydon putting for birdie at the 14th. A 5-4 victory for Russell Claydon against Doug Martin. On to the 17th hole now, and Peter McEvoy's third shot. A really nice approach, leaving McEvoy a 4-foot putt to take the match. A 2-1 victory for Great Britain and Ireland.
Great Britain and Ireland wins the point, 2-1.
After 4 holes, Neil Roderick clawed his way back and salvaged a half against the experienced Jay Sigel. That half typical of the fighting spirit within the Great Britain and Ireland team, and fine sportsmanship from the veteran Jay Sigel. With teammates nervously looking on, Craig Cassells had a putt at the 18th to clinch his match against Greg Lesher. Victory by 1 hole for Cassells against Greg Lesher, and most of the Great Britain and Ireland team were there to congratulate him. So there's the position after the singles and at the end of the first day. Now we join play on the second day, the Americans Martin and Gamez struggling against McEvoy and O'Connell.
Hit a marvelous shot.
Now Gamez for the putt.
We get a tie there. There are no extra holes in this competition, so each team gets half a point. But we're down in the other 3 matches at this point. And things aren't looking too good. This is David Eger. 2 down at 17, as you see. This to stay in the match, or they lose a point. David left it a little short.
The hole is half of 5. Great Britain and Ireland wins the match.
Another point for Great Britain and Ireland. Now this Russell Claydon.
Low amateur in the British Open Championship. As you see, they're 3 up. This is match play. 2 putts to win the match. So he'll putt the first one, and Cassells will putt the second one if they need it. Alternate shot, remember. And they beat Sigel and Lesher. Things were looking very grim for the U.S. McGimpsey and Dodd, 1 up of the team of Mickelson and Yates.
Another point for Great Britain and Ireland. There are 8 single matches left in the 32nd Walker Cup competition, and things are looking very dark for the United States, trailing 11-5. What that means is that Great Britain, by any combination, only has to win 1.5 points to take the cup back home. Here's Dave Marr.
Thank you very much, Jack. And they're off in the afternoon matches in the singles. And Fred, it's been sort of a surprising week, hasn't it?
Well, I think that's an understatement, David. The British boys have played some fine golf this week, and up to this point in time, better than we have. So we've got our work cut out for us this afternoon.
Geoffrey, is this a little bit of a surprise to you? I thought you were confident when I talked to you, but you're drowning us.
It's a nice surprise. Yes, I think we knew we had a good side. We knew we got guys that could stand this sort of pressure, and they've played well, and there's some way to go yet, but we're hoping that in a few hours' time, the result will be the right one for us.
Okay, thank you very much, and now let's go back to some more golf.
Right, my name's Stephen Dodd. I live in Barry, which is in Cardiff, Wales. I'm age 23.
Robert Gamez, age 21, student at University of Arizona from Las Vegas, Nevada.
First singles match of the afternoon is at the 18th fairway.
Nice finishing hole, Jack. 413-yard par 4 uphill with an 8-iron. Got to win this match. Got to carry the rest of the team along with him. Maybe he needed a 7-iron there. Just hit short, backed off the front fringe. Stephen Dodd, the present British amateur champ, meantime, he's in the right-hand rough, the Bermuda rough, Jack, and he's also got an 8-iron. Play this to run a little bit coming out of the rough. You cannot carry it as far as you normally would. See, he's gripped down on the club a little. Get a shooter out of there. It's the kind of shot you're trying to play.
Look at it move. And safely on the green for the Great Britain-Ireland member. And the 4 caddies with the appropriate flags.
Maybe a couple of future Walker Cuppers there.
Robert Gamez.
Well, he's putting for a birdie. He has to make this. You've put your best man out front. He's got to win the match. You can't afford any losses. Look at this.
Oh!
He has been the best player in the matches on the American side for sure. Strong-looking players. Had a great summer in the amateur tournaments.
Wow, a birdie for Gamez here, and now the pressure goes on Dodd. This for a halve.
Looks like it should move to the right just a little.
No. And the United States picks up a much-needed point here in the first singles match of the afternoon. It is Great Britain and Ireland 11, the United States 6.
My name's Peter McEvoy. I'm 36 years old. I live in Cheltenham in England, and my occupation is as a company director.
I'm Danny Yates. I'm 39 years old. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm in the insurance business.
14th hole, par 3 and a beauty, Dave.
That it is, Jack. 179 yards downhill. Hole plays a little bit shorter than the yardage would indicate. Water in front, going along the left side of the green there. 2 bunkers in the back. The pin today down front in a tough position.
Danny Yates is 3 up over McEvoy.
A little surprised at that. McEvoy is maybe their best match player, but Danny's own club may have helped him a little bit. Ooh, I understand why he might be 3 up. Wonderful shot there. Players using 7 irons or 8 irons.
Nice swing,
He's won 2 British Amateur Championships. Oh, what a fine shot.
My goodness. Inside of Yates.
Can't understand why he didn't play on the 87 team, and he's trying to prove something here this week. Get this cup back.
Meanwhile, at 16, Greg Lesher.
Just for a par 5 on this 528-yard par 5 hole.
Yes.
Good save there, Jack. Now, Russell Claydon played 2 good shots there. We see Grant Spaeth, Vice President of USGA, with this match. This is for a birdie. 2 shots about a hole high and pitched up to here. Needs this to go another hole or 2.
So Greg Lesher defeats Russell Claydon 3-2, and it's now Great Britain and Ireland 11, the United States 7. And the United States still alive, if barely, as we go back to 14 and Danny Yates.
About 5 feet.
Oh, nicely in. Danny Yates was a finalist last year's amateur championship, won by Eric Meeks. Peter McEvoy now at 14 to have the hole.
Not only to have, it's just to stay 3 down at best. You don't want to get 4 down and 4 to play. Danny Yates playing well in front of his hometown people.
So it is 4 down with 4 holes to play in the McEvoy-Yates match. Now we're back up at 18. Doug Martin and Andrew Hare.
This is a 7 iron out of the left-hand bunker. Doug was 2 up and 2 to play. Hare birdied 17. Not too bad a shot out of that bunker, Jack. Not on the green, which is obviously what he wanted. Andrew Hare in the left rough. Looks like a good lie, though, Jack. A little uphill on this 413-yard hole. With an 8 iron, we're told. See him trying to help it along there.
Yeah, he's well on.
Man, shot. I didn't think he could carry it that far out of the Bermuda rough. Okay, so Doug Martin 1 up with a chance to win. Jim Hand, former USGA president and former banker of mine.
Doug Martin, 3rd shot at the par 4.
It's not too bad a shot there, Jack, from that side at Bermuda rough, which he should be used to playing golf at LSU.
U.S., however, at the moment is up on every match.
It's starting to get very exciting here. What a comeback this would be.
Hare for a birdie to have the match.
American side can't afford too many halves. A little aggressive. Andrew Hare from Slayford. See the American team captain there, Fred Ridley, along with Alan Doyle sitting next to him, who didn't get to play because of a back injury. Greg Lesher filled in for him.
Doug Martin. Ooh. For the match and another point for the United States. Now Hare to have. Yes. So Great Britain gets another half. And it is now Great Britain and Ireland at 11.5. The United States 7.5. Great Britain and Ireland need just one more point to take the cup back home, and Doug Martin is distressed.
Has to be 2 up and 2 to play. You got to feel like you're going to win. That's the worst disappointment he ever gets in golf, though.
Now back at 15, Danny Yates with a chance to win. Another point for the United States. Yes. 4 and 3, and it's getting closer. Great Britain and Ireland 11.5. The United States 8.5. Match number 7, Kevin Johnson against Craig Cassells, and Cassells has put his tee shot in the water at 14.
He is not in too good a shape here. Kevin's on the green all right. Actually, got to try to pitch this in just to stay 3 down. Well, I meant in the hole, not in the water.
And concedes.
My name is Eoghan O'Connell. I'm 21. I'm from Killarney, Ireland. I go to school at Wake Forest University in North Carolina.
My name's Phil Mickelson. I'm 19 years old. I'm from San Diego, California, and I'm a sophomore at Arizona State University.
And a left-hander at the 17th for par.
One of 2 left-handers on the American team. He 3-putted that green. Gives Eoghan a little room here. Very fine player that has a great junior record.
His teammates looking on with Captain Ridley. Now the Irishman for a win. To have the match. Yes. So with 1 hole to play, this match is even.
Great Britain and Ireland 4, United States 5, match is all square.
Now at 15, the Cassells-Johnson match. Cassells 4 down, has this for birdie to stay alive.
Big break to the left, as you see there. Just not hard enough. Match play, so you can concede a putt to your opponent. See, Kevin is 4 up now. Needs just to win the match. Things are really getting tense out here. What a comeback this would be.
Let's see a little history made here. Oh, yes. Solidly in. Johnson defeats Cassells 4 and 3, and the United States gets closer, 11.5 to 9.5. Here at 18, Mickelson
with the 9-iron. Now the left-hand rough. Drive here to hit a 9-iron. The screen. Good free swing. Looks as though he pulls a little bit, which is what you do when you try to hit the ball hard. Just in the right fringe there. Eoghan also with a 9-iron. Beautiful golf swing he has. Right on the green. Good shape. Makeable putt.
Absolutely, and this could be the match for Great Britain and Ireland here. Now in match number 6, David Eger has 2 putts now to win. Take 2 of them and defeats Roderick. And the United States now just 1 point behind, but in trouble up at 18 in the Mickelson O'Connell match.
A little surprised it's such a free swing, as Bermuda rough is tough to play out of. Obviously, with that sort of swing, trying to play a high lob, but just didn't catch it there.
We'll have that putt there for par, as a very interested United States team looks on.
I'll say interested, of
And
course.
here to win the Walker Cup.
Owen O'Connell. Looks good.
Ooh. Well, he has that left for par, which might be good enough. Mickelson misses this.
And he knows it too, Jack. About 10 or 12 feet.
Oh, my, did you see that? What a par. Now he concedes the putt. So the match is halved.
That's great sportsmanship too, Jack, right there. That's what the Walker Cup is supposed to be. Friendship, sportsmanship.
Wow, what a finish to a match. Now one match is still alive, and the United States is leading in that. That's Jay Sigel against Jim Milligan. And should Jay, we see here at 16, prevail, it would end up 12-12, and the United States would retain the cup. What excitement there's been here, David, this afternoon.
That's great. It's like a movie script. You've got your best man, the last match playing. He's 2 up, 3 to play.
Jim Milligan, age 26, home Kilmarnock, Scotland, family business, building houses.
I'm Jay Sigel from Berwyn, Pennsylvania. I'm 45 years old and I'm an insurance broker.
Jim Milligan.
Third shot at this par 5, right in the middle of the fairway, Jack. Pitching a little uphill here. Just made a nice putt at the last hole to keep from going 3 down. It's a sand iron. Looks good.
Oh, isn't it? Marvelous shot.
Beautiful shot. See his teammates.
Now Jay Sigel.
Jay hit kind of a weak pitch in the middle of the fairway there. He's just for a birdie.
Oh, good looking putt. Whoop.
He's still outside. Outside, you see Eric Meeks on your right there, the present U.S. Amateur champion.
Sigel now for par. Milligan up close for birdie.
But you want to make it to make Milligan. His pressure's got to be really building. Great record. Twice amateur champion.
Now Milligan to win the hole. Yes. Jay Sigel now just 1 up with 2 holes to go, and we asked Jim what it meant to be a member of the Walker Cup team.
Means a lot to me. I've put a lot of hard work in practice-wise, and it's always been a sort of life ambition over the last 4 or 5 years, and it's going to be really good.
This match, the final one, has come to the 17th.
Beautiful hole here, Jack. Just got to avoid the left-hand side, and to help you out a little bit that way, the fairway does slope from left to right. You see a lot of balls this week in the right-hand rough. To a green with just 2 bunkers short. Pin today in the right-hand side. The difficult position on this particular hole. Jay Sigel with a 6-iron. See his Walker Cup singles record there. Played the most single matches by any U.S. player.
Is it enough?
Right on line. It did not get in one of those bunkers, though. Maybe good news, maybe not. Bermuda rough there is not easy to play out of. Now, this is Milligan with a 5-iron. The right-hand rough. You can see playing in his first Walker Cup competition. Jack, I guarantee you that's a shooter. When you don't hear a solid click.
Oh, look at it. Right over the green.
He has much more difficult shot than Jay Sigel has.
Geoffrey Marks is the non-playing captain of the Great Britain-Ireland team, and we asked him what kind of pressure they faced on the home front.
It's generally felt that if ever we have a chance of winning, it's when we're on our own ground. And I think the media hype over there in those circumstances probably at the end of the day goes against us. 2 years ago, particularly, when we held the Curtis Cup and the Ryder Cup, there was a tremendous amount of hype that we were going to have the third. And, of course, on the day before the match, they waltzed in the Ryder Cup and the Curtis Cup to put along the Walker Cup. And I think at the end of the day, that, in fact, worked against us.
So, some pressure here on this Great Britain-Ireland team. They are up by 1 point as we look at Milligan.
Tough shot here, pitching out of the Bermuda. Downhill. It's got to just lob it over the tallest part. Ooh, got too cute with it, and that happens all the time in Bermuda. You just can't tell how much grass is going to be between the ball and the club face.
Now, Jay Sigel with a chance to win the hole and the match, which would give the United States 12 points and Great Britain and Ireland 12 points. And that would mean, David, that the United States would retain the cup.
You've got your best man going for you. He's won more matches than anyone in Walker Cup competition. Well, a little uphill there, and he just, again, you're trying to stay below the hole, and whether he caught it a little heavy or what, which you'll do with an uphill lie.
Very concerned Great Britain and Ireland captain.
Milligan here still with a tough shot, Jack. He's still going downhill. All pretty hard to control out of that rough, as we've been saying. Beautiful shot.
Oh, look at this.
What? Woohoo! A little tension, a little pressure, a little happiness.
Doesn't it change quickly? A moment ago, it looked like Jay Sigel might win the match. Now he has to fight to keep alive.
With each shot, the momentum has changed.
All right, Jay Sigel now to have the hole and stay 1 up. Good try. But Sigel and Milligan in the final match now are all even with 1 hole to play, and it means that Jay Sigel must win the 18th.
Nice finishing hole, Jack. Uphill, as you would expect from Bobby Jones and Trent Jones. Not a lot of bunkering, but that one bunker on the left has caught a lot of players today. 401-yard par 4 uphill, bunkering in front of the green. Pin set down in the front right of the green here for the last match of the day.
Jay Sigel of the United States must win this hole if the United States is to retain the cup, with 12 points for each side.
This is a 6-iron out of the right-hand rough.
Go.
A little uphill like that, you missed it to the right. A little uphill like that, you feel like you've got to play for a little bit of a pull, and it just didn't happen. Left him on the short side of the hole over there. Certainly not an easy shot. Now Milligan, he just needs to put it on the green. He just needs to be even with this match. Don't lose the hole. 7-iron. Very very surprised that he hit it to the right there. The one place you didn't want to go was over where Jay Sigel is. Of course, he knew that. Can't imagine suffocating pressure they might have on him.
All right, Jay Sigel, the veteran, 45-year-old, a member of 7 teams, and Dave talked with him earlier.
David, I'm delighted to have been made it 7 times. When I made it the first time, that was a thrill in itself, but then the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th is really unbelievable.
And all the pressure now is on this 45-year-old shoulder. Milligan will go first, I think.
That's for the American team. There's a lot of pressure on this young man here, Jim Milligan. And there's one of those lies in the Bermuda rough. Now, you just really guessed he played a bad first shot the last hole and pitched in. Now, let's see.
Get up,
Good shot. Good shot. Of course, you want it closer, but remember, didn't have a lot of green between the fringe and the flagstick.
Jay.
2 bad pitches in a row here. He needs a good one now. He's got to win the hole. Talking to him earlier, Jackie said one thing that's been giving him trouble all week is playing the short shots out of the Bermuda rough. You see Fred Ridley, the captain there. An Irish captain went by, Geoffrey Marks.
Well,
any kind of chance, got to make this putt.
The story is read on the faces of the American team.
First of all, no American team has ever lost on their home ground.
2 putts to win for Great Britain and Ireland. And there it is. So the final hole is halved, and Great Britain and Ireland win the Walker Cup for only the 3rd time, and the first time on American soil, despite a tremendous comeback by the American team. 12.5 to 11.5, and here is Dave Marr with Jim Milligan.
Jim, that's just terrific. What does it mean to you and to the team?
Well, it means a lot to me, and it means a lot to the team, and it hasn't really sunk in yet because it's only a couple of seconds after it.
Did you ever think it would come down to you, the last man, the last match, to win it all?
Well, after I seen the scoreboards all the way around, we were even in 2 and down in the rest, and I thought, well, if we can get 2 halves and I can just manage to squeeze Jay over the last few holes, we might just manage to make it. But I didn't think it was going to be possible because I was 2 down with 3 to go.
Was there a change of momentum you felt there at 16 and 17?
I was just thinking, try to think tempo, just try to think smooth, hit some good shots. The only one I hit bad was at the last. I just came right off that, but managed to get it on the green, 2 putts. Jay hit a bad pitch. He was just unlucky, really difficult.
Well, congratulations to you and your teammates, and that's just wonderful,
Thanks.
Jim. Nice going.
Well, Captain Marks, how do you feel now?
Shattered. Absolutely shattered.
You ever remember an afternoon like this?
I cannot believe it. I really can't. It had gone, and then all came. There's always 2 ways of doing something. There's the hard way and there's the easy way, and we picked the difficult way. But fantastic.
Jim Milligan was marked.
Absolutely. He'd gone, and absolutely fantastic.
I think this does a good deal for both sides' younger players, don't you?
Yeah, and I think it does a good deal for the match as well. It's been one-sided for a long time. This will put tremendous enthusiasm back into British golf, and although it may not seem it at the time, that I'm sure it'll do wonders for the match itself.
Well, you have the Ryder Cup, you have the Curtis Cup, and I have the Walker Cup.
Right, right.
We'll be after you again at Port Marnock.
Well, I'm sure you will, and you'll make it as difficult as you made it today as well.
It was great fun, and congratulations on a
much,
gallant team, really, Captain.
Thank you.